Because you seem like the sort of person who yearns for adventure, the kind that Shakespeare himself would write about. Then again, I could be mistaken. Don't let my flights of fancy scare you away. Why, I would strike you now if I knew what you meant. Nevertheless, you are in the right place. Why not stay around and watch one of our productions? Was that supposed to be an attempt at a joke? Mayhaps you should read Shakespeare and see what a real joke looks like. I shall not lower myself to your level. I bite my thumb at thee. That is Shakespearean, for this particular conversation is over. There are roads named after him. Towns, stars, entire moons. I find it hard to believe he's not popular. Busy? How could you possibly be so busy you've never heard of Shakespeare? My, the bard must be spinning in his grave right now. He wrote plays, theatrical plays, some of the greatest works in history. With only a stroke of a pen, he could make you weep for Hecuba or clamour justice against Claudius. As I have told you before, I am Wilhelm Kelpe. I oversee all artistic decisions here at the troupe, and thank God for that. I simply do not have the head for numbers. I leave that to my secretary, Janine. We are a troupe of actors dedicated to keeping the bard's art alive, even though we don't have all of his plays. But that is, as they say, a different tale. What? William Shakespeare? The greatest writer in the English language. Othello, Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet. How have you not heard of William Shakespeare? My most trusted friend who has followed me through thick and thin. I have to trust her. Ha ha ha! She controls my wallet, after all. Artistic director. I control which plays get put on stage, so, in a way, yes, I am the boss. As for the operational side of the troupe, that is in the able hands of Richard Burbank. You might have seen him around. He looks like he has a stick up his arse. We don't use the M word around here. After all, we are artists. We're not in this to make bank. We're in it for the art. Ask away. Shakespeare loved audience participation. I'd refer all financial questions to Janine if I were you. She's smart. You are constructing an early grave. If anything, I'd stop if I were you. Greetings, my fair friend, and welcome to the Globe. I am Wilhelm Kelpe, the troupe director. Positively glad to meet you. Welcome back, friend. Are you here to watch one of our plays, or indulge in the pleasantries of fine art? Ah, our valiant hero has returned. Pray tell, have you good news? You beastly little parasite! How dare you? Be not afeard. The isle is full of things. Sounds and sweet airs that give stuff and hurt. I give up. What a piece of work is a man! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and moving, how express and admirable! Is this a dagger which I see before me? This handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee.
Just get a scroll, bud.
All that glitters is not gold. Often have you heard that told. Many a man his life hath sold, but my outside to behold. I hope we perform Romeo and Juliet next. Who doesn't love a romance? Maybe I should write my own play. Can't be that hard. You little thug! How dare you? I could take double anything you could. I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my girth. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to praise Caesar, that's not right. I practice all day yet never get to perform. My talents are wasted here. Someone said I'm too much of a hem. I say we could all use a little pork. Huzzah! Wretch! Libertine! Dane! Be done! Harlot! Shrew! Be tamed! Burbank will be livid. He worked hours on that. Bloody amateurs. A man can die but once. Screw your courage to the sticking place and advance. The coward dies 1,000 deaths. The valiant only once. Now is the time to end this folly. Don't just leave it. Pick it up. Thou detestable Moor! Thou womb of death!
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
You foul and pestilent congregation of vapours! You scullion! You rampellion! You fustelarian! Take that, you decaying bag of guts! You quintessence of dust! How art thou, thou globby bottle of cheap, stinking chip oil? Come and get one in the yarbles, if you have any yarbles, you eunuch jelly, thou. Thou art unfit for any place but hell, thou lump of fell deformity. Out of my sight, thou dost infect mine eyes. You are as a candle, the better burnt out. You thought you could hide? You're not invisible, you know. I'm so glad we've found each other. Hello? Doth thy eyes fail thee? You blind fool! I need to rest. You can find your own way to hell. Fleeing from combat. Nothing more dishonourable. Well, I'm not going to chase thee. You are as a candle, the better burnt out. Double, double toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Where two fires meet, they do consume the thing that feeds their fury. What? Come back here. A true thespian does not sneak. If this is a jape, then I am truly disappointed. Behold, the invisible man, running away. Nothing more cowardly. You better not try and sneak up on me.
Let us make an honourable retreat!
Flee, and we shall live another day.
I shall never lie at the proud foot of a conqueror.
Oof, yeah, They've scuttled off like a rat. Very well. No life is worth this monotonous game of hide and seek. They'll show up eventually. You'll die where you stand. You've signed, stamped, and posted your own death warrant. You colossal waste of air. You're giving up as easy as that? All right then. You're giving up as easy as that? All right then. To weep is to make less the depth of grief. He that dies pays all debts. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it. Ah! The ghost of Caesar hath appeared to me. This place is infested with animals. Surround the beast, and they shall squeal. Make them regret their little escapade. Check every corner. Leave no stone unturned. Take cover! Save a foul breath. Hide, and await thy foe. Shelter from this omen of death.
You have bested me. I beg, spare my life. I yield. Killing me will earn you no valor. Spare me. Fine, you may kill me, but I shall not resist.
Who? What the? Hey, what? What? This is why I don't trust non-actors. Is this some sort of prank? Destruction is such a waste. Shelter my blows, companions! How dost thou? Art thee well, friend? Thou art at each moment welcomed here, my friend. Keep your wits about you. Advantage is a better soldier than rashness. The brigand approaches. Pathetic. I'll beat thee, but I would infect mine hands. You have the accuracy of a blind baboon. Come out and face me. Only cowards hide. Enjoy life now, while you have it. What are you doing, prowling around here? Like a common rat, thee have placed yourself in my snare. Doth my eyes deceive me? Is that an intruder I see before me? Is that some fool prancing around, I hear? Away, you 3-inch fool! Exit, pursued by bear. I shall take my leave. Withdraw, I say. Will no one rid me of this turbulent fool? You ungodly creature. Go back to the woods. This animal may be more courageous than yourself. They're slower than a boar. Slay the beast. Put a dagger betwixt their eyes. You shall perish, brigand. Fate has brought us together once again. I did wonder where you had vanished to. They can't hide forever. Surely not.
Now my spirit is going. I can no more. What a piece of work is man. All the world's a stage. The rest is silence. Et tu, Brute.
Away from the beast! Raise thy distance! Withdraw, I say! Thou poisonous, rump-fed miscreant! Doth thee have no honour? Hit me properly, thee blinking idiot! I know what you're thinking. Absolutely not. Should I get Burbank? I, too, stare at locked doors. My mind must be going feeble. A stray cat, methinks. I need rest. Huh? Who's there?
My God! Oh, the humanity! My dear friend, what monster did this? Oh, what a tragic spectacle.
Very well, I accept your surrender. On my rear, protect!
I shall wend in for slaughter.
My humblest greetings to thee. Good dawning to thee, friend. Good day, sir. The good time of day to you, sir. Good evening, good fellow. Queer burning the midnight oil, good fellow. Art thee in needeth? Ah, the loathsome toad shows his visage. Thee have quite outstayeth thy welcome. Our closest companion, fain to see thee. Ah, I see. Yes, I do indeed remember having to remove 2 teenagers from a performance of Romeo and Juliet. They were causing quite the ruckus, hooting, hollering, laughing at the incorrect lines. I think they rather relinquished their rights to the material after that disrespectful display.
Oh my! Real star-crossed lovers? How exquisite! How delightful!
Well, I cannot bite my thumb at that. Here, have a program and deliver it to the hands of these young lovers. Do warn them of what happens at the end, though, these violent delights and all that. Ah, well, there always do lie open. I thank you most graciously for your patronage. Here, do enjoy the program. I'm afraid we only give out programs at performances. They are included in the ticket price, and part of the grand experience of attending one of our glorious works. You still expect me to hand over a program after how that young couple disgraced our theatre? Greetings, my fair friend. How may I be of service? Correct? Having the complete Shakespeare is the one thing in my life I feel 100% certain about. Some would call it my purpose. I draw upon the bard's words and call it my life's will. And when there's a will, there is most certainly a way, no? Yes, we are prepared to offer another 250 tickets if you find Cardenio for us. Talk to Janine. She'll tell you all about it. Oh, I'm so excited. Wonderful. Don't give up now. Thank you. Janine, she's the one who knows all about Cardenio. I'm sure she told me, but I must have forgotten all the details due to my excitement. Scholars believe Cardenio was written by Shakespeare and another writer, John Fletcher. It was based on a chapter from Don Quixote, and no copies of it survive to present day, until now. Find it, and we'll be the first people to lay eyes on Cardenio in 600 years. Oh, please, as if those cheese-eating ghouls could ever be anything more than acceptable. We British were once masters of art. It's high time the world remembered that. She is magical, and I've asked her to perform some magic on our budget so we can reward you. In exchange for your assistance, the Globe is prepared to offer you 500 tickets. You may discuss this reward with my secretary, Janine Heminger, but it seems like a fair price. Anything for you. I would, if I had the mental and physical fortitude for such a task. I need someone like you, good-looking, strong, resolute, determined, a true Shakespearean hero. Besides, I'm needed here, looking over the globe. Do you not wish to at least hear my motivation? By reminding London of the greatness we once held. Farewell, my goodly wayfarer, and may good luck carry thee. Go for it. Ask away. Ring out the bells, for thanks to you we now have the complete Shakespeare collection. Well, not the complete Shakespeare, but that's another story. First, your payment. Use it wisely. I'd recommend watching a play here at the Globe, unless you want to increase your winnings. These aren't just pieces of paper. They're a living section of history. Think of it as bringing London one step closer to its former status as the culture capital of Europe. Think on my words, wayfarer. I have. Once. These plays have been my white whale, if you'll pardon the reference. But I was not prepared, and ever since then I've been far too busy with the Globe. While you were searching for the lost plays, Janine informed me that her sources have found a copy of The History of Cardenio. Cardenio is a holy grail for us Shakespeare fanatics. It is truly a lost play, having disappeared in the early 1600s. Ha ha! Wait. What? Of course. Then do it for its people. For the innocent children within its walls. Do they not deserve a life of wonder and culture? I knew that would tickle your interest, my dear wayfarer. I'm terribly sorry for what happened to you today, wayfarer. Please, accept this. Mayhaps you can look past Janine's sins and see this for what it is. A gift. Some are born great. Some achieve greatness. Some have greatness thrust upon them. You are all three, wayfarer. Thank you. Very well, I'll skip to the reward. Well, no. I've asked many people to find the plays before. They all end up abandoning me. Too much trouble for too little pay, I suppose. I do not mean to diminish your work, wayfarer, but that was merely historical. This is legendary, and legends deserve appropriate pay. It cannot be! Are you sure, my valiant wayfarer? Gentle as always, my wayfarer. Ah, no harm, no foul, my dear wayfarer. Still, thank you for everything. Doth my eyes deceive me? Has the day finally arrived? Oh, yes, yes, it has. Oh, well, not all dreams can come true, I suppose. But cheer up, friend, you did such a great service to the Globe. We'd like to give you a special gift. Your very own actor's costume. Now you're one of us. May our dancing souls doth celebrate. Because you seem like the sort of person who yearns for adventure, the kind that Shakespeare himself would write about. Then again, I could be mistaken. Don't let my flights of fancy scare you away. More than an adventure. This is a chance to add our names to the history books. We here at the Globe are proud to have what might be the last Shakespeare collection on the planet. But while it's extensive, it's not exactly complete. We have multiple Hamlets and the like, but we also currently lack 8 of Shakespeare's lesser-known plays. My secretary, Janine, can tell you where to find the plays, and we're paying you for it, of course. My dream of having a complete Shakespeare is an old one. You're not the first one I ask, but hopefully you'll be the last. I shan't die until I hold all of those plays in my hand. It's what I was put on this earth for. Why, yes, ask away. It can't be. My Janine, she lied to me. After all these years. Wayfarer, I need a moment. But if what you say is true, then we have betrayed your trust. How can I make up for Janine's terrible mistake? My secretary, Janine. You may find her at her office. She holds the money and the answers. Well, if you put it like that, it does sound cliched. Still, there is a history in all men's lives, and we have just begun to forge yours. Ah, our valiant hero has returned. Pray tell, have you good news? Maybe so. Is this how Juliet felt when she saw sweet Romeo's face? I know, I just can't control my excitement. Finally, a complete Shakespeare collection. For the last time, Richard, we are not putting seats in the globe. It is not what the bard intended for us. I do, eh? Then you would tell me if any sort of rapscallion attitude was being carried out behind my back. Right? That's not what the quote means. It may not have been the bard's words, but this poetry strikes true. Ignorance is bliss, friend. All right, then. Do as the heavens have done. Forget your evil, and with them forgive yourself. Stunned, speechless with honour. You're welcome, friend. Yes, begone. Have you heard the good news, Janine? A valiant lover of the arts will recover the plays for us. What is it now, Dick? Don't you see I'm busy? Janine, pray tell, have you heard any news about Cardenio? I have a few tricks up my sleeve, Wayfarer. Do not worry about me. With mirth and laughter let old wrinkles come. Are you quite done? I have much more important things to do. Lying, betrayal, the sort. You would tell me about it, wouldn't you, Janine? More than an adventure. This is a chance to add our names to the history books. We here at the Globe are proud to have what might be the last Shakespeare collection on the planet. But while it's extensive, it's not exactly complete. We have multiple Hamlets and the like, but we also currently lack 8 of Shakespeare's lesser-known plays. My secretary, Janine, can tell you where to find the plays, and we're paying you for it, of course. Nothing, Janine. The rest is air. May the bard bless you on your way. Welcome back, protector of the bard. Artful blessings upon you. The wayfarer returns. Do you need something? Of course we are. And we have made some minor adjustments in your honour. I'm happy to announce that all future performances at the Globe will begin with a personal thank you to the Wayfarer. What do you think? Richard has been quite silent ever since the whole Cardenio incident. Not having to hear him complain about my directorial choices might be the best thing to have come out of this whole ordeal. Nonsense. Let bygones be bygones. No point in needlessly regurgitating the past. That is my final word on the matter. I'm not sure yet. To tell you the truth, I can't bring myself to read them. Every time I look at them, I'm reminded of Janine and what she did. Richard won't shut up now that Janine's gone. I've had to silence him twice today, which isn't that different from how he was before, but it feels worse. I think it's only a matter of time until he attempts a coup on me. Do not! I would have rather known the truth than live a lie for the rest of my life. And I know that eventually I would have convinced myself to just be happy with the lie. Knowledge is power, Wayfarer, and you have gifted me the greatest of abilities. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh my! What grace! What tenor! What skills! You truly are a fantastic performer. You know that, right? Your words have touched me, friend. I do not agree with them, but I cannot deny the power of your performance. Here, now go, with many blessings. You should feel grateful that laboured puns do not count against the curse. Thank you for understanding. Do not say that word! Apologies. It's just that the title of that particular play carries a heavy curse around it. Please, avoid saying it again while in here. Indeed we do. It is one of our most prized possessions. Why do you ask? Then again, you have proved yourself to be a valiant ally to the globe. If anyone could handle the curse, surely it'd be you. Here. But please, be careful. I would rather keep living in a world with you in it. If it's all the same to you, I would rather keep living in a world with you in it. Curiosity. One of the 4 things the bard said he'd been better without. Fare thee well. Yes, what about it? Alas, my friend, I am sorry, but I cannot give you this play. To do so would be to burden you with a frightful curse.